on the last episode of the Shaka 41 and the Million.
Thank you guys for supporting and watching the show. Jackie, you and I greatly appreciate
most
you
definitely.
supporting Black media.
Thank you.
We need our own. And they fight tooth and nail from keeping us doing that. And somebody has said, referencing back to Black Wall Street, somebody said that the reason, someone else made this statement, that the reason that they burned it down because of the fact that white folks have told the world for years that black people were like children and that they had to take care of us. And so as we start building our own and our stuff look better than their stuff, they had to get rid of that because now it becomes a contradiction. Because now the world says, well, wait a minute. I thought you said they couldn't be self-sufficient, that they couldn't do for self, and that you had to help them. But look at what they built without you.
The majority of this country was built on our ancestors' backs, along with the Hispanics and the Indians and things. So, and it was already occupied when it was allegedly discovered. So I don't know. I don't play into a lot of what they tell you to believe. Yeah. If you had your own media, they would tell you. That's why I like getting my news from YouTube. I like to go to black people on YouTube. People like Angry Man, perhaps, Yvette Carnell, Philip Scott, people of that ilk. Everybody has an opinion. Yeah. And everybody can do research. You have a computer in your damn pocket. But I like getting mine because there's always something underlying when it comes to whatever they're telling you. There's always something that someone else has a better insight to. That's why I like going on YouTube. For most stories, there are three sides. In almost all stories. Yeah. So I totally believe that. But yeah, Dr. Claude Anderson, he was talking about, so far as reparations in his book, that he would set up two different banks, one on the West Coast and one kind of in the middle of America. The reparations money wouldn't go directly to you. It would go to these banks. And when you wanted to buy a house, start a business, go to school or whatever, you would come to this bank and they would finance you, fund you for these things. Very low interest rates or whatever, he said. I didn't recall the whole things he said, but what he was saying was that would be better for black people as a whole, because instead, you remember when Dave Chappelle... Forget that. If I'm getting reparations, I don't need my money going to no bank for them to give me something. But you just said we need to come together and help each other